Welcome to part 2 in a series of yoga practices for perimenopause. I want to point out one of my favorite yogic practices, which is yin yoga. If you haven't tried yin yoga before, it's a great way to calm the body and to calm the mind and to get a deeper sense out of yogic shapes. Two of my favorite shapes in yin target places where I carry a lot of stress. One of them is my shoulders, and the other one is my lower back. For the shoulders, there's a great simple stretch in yin where you take one arm, this is my left, and I'm going to tent my fingers on the floor. I'm sitting just cross-legged here. I'm going to take my right arm, bring it up and over, and grab the top of my left ear, drop my right shoulder, and I'm just going to gently pull. And then with my left arm that's on the ground, I am going to reach. What's happening now is I'm feeling a stretch all the way from the top of the side neck down through my shoulder and down into my forearm, right into my fingers. It's a really wonderful pose. You can do it just about anywhere, anywhere that you've got a floor to sit on. And it helps to release a lot of the tension that you might be feeling in the neck, the shoulders, and it helps with all of the other muscles that are connected to those things. One thing you should know about yin is you're not just going to hold the pose for like 3 breaths. Yin is having you hold this pose for a lengthened amount of time. I might hold this between 3 to 5 minutes. So one of the biggest keys about yin is you want to have a timer. Set it. Do something and think through something while you're holding your pose. Make sure that you are holding it for at least 3 to 5 minutes. You can do different depths of the pose and change it up every 2 or 3 minutes so that it actually feels like you're not holding it for so long. The second one that I really love to help release the tension in my lower back and actually to help with where I carry some of my emotion, which is in my stomach. You know that phrase where it says, yeah, I just have a pit in my stomach? That happens all the time. And it feels a little bit more heightened in my perimenopausal years just because of all of the hormones and the changes in my body. So the pose that I really like to address that is just a simple twist. So for a simple twist, you're going to come to the back and feet can be on the floor. I like to do a figure 4 twist. This feels really good for me. You can do whatever kind of twist you like. But one of the things that I find really important in a twist is to lift the hips up and shift them the opposite direction that you're going to twist. So for me, I'm shifting to the left and I'm dropping them. Then I'm going to bring the knees up and I'm going to drop them to the right. Okay, so that gives me a bit more range of motion. Then I'm going to open my left arm up and I'm going to look to the left. So it's like you're wringing your body out, and it helps release some of the tension in the low back and that pit in your stomach that you might sometimes feel. A figure 4 twist is going to look like this. I'm going to bring my right leg up and I'm going to cross it over my left leg. Then I'm going to bring the bottom up, shift it to the right, and I'm going to let my left leg drop to the floor, my right leg drop over it, and I'm going to open up to the right. So I'm twisting with my lower body to the left, and I'm twisting with my upper body to the right. And I can hold this between 3 to 5 minutes in a yin pose. You can adjust the legs, you can adjust the depth of it, you can throw a block in between your knees and do a simple twist like this. You can throw a bolster between your legs or underneath your legs to make it more comfortable. But a twist is going to be a really great way to relieve tension and stress during perimenopause.